But we've talked a lot about your father, but now I think we should talk about Tommy Darling,
Yes.
which is a wonderful, as I said, a reclamation that throughout the book. A war hero, awarded a medal at Buckingham Palace, yet suffered terribly during the war, and ended up in Malaya, now Malaysia. And though, as you pointed out, died tragically there, also did a lot of good. What was it like to rediscover that legacy? And do you recommend that we all go look for our legacies like that?
I mean, ultimately, yes, I do. I mean, I think it could have. Although at one point in my journey, I actually thought, I said, doing that TV program, Who Do You Think You Are, was the best thing about being famous that had happened to me, because I had all this access, and all these researchers were finding out the truth about my grandfather, and I was flying around the world, and then the thing happened when I found out he had died playing Russian roulette, and I thought, oh my God, this is the worst thing. I wish I'd never started this. I would actually, sometimes it's best not to know. I thought, because I thought I've got to now go and tell my mother this, and she thought he died in the shooting accident and blah blah blah. So, but it was ultimately the best thing that could have happened, because there were so many great things about him that we had no idea about, and also it made me understand more things about myself. Really,
you saw yourself in your grandfather.
I did a bit, yeah. The recklessness.
Just don't go too far with that.
No, I'm not. I'm never. I'm not like a Russian roulette kind of person, but it was, and I don't know. There's just the way people talked about him, and the way that he kind of got people together in this little village in Malaysia, which was kind of almost sort of like under curfew. There was sort of a curfew, and there was like Indian people, Malayan people, and Chinese people, I think, all different sort of communities, and he got all the leaders all together by having them over and having a drink, and I think I'm like that. I love hosting people and getting everyone relaxed, and there was many things about him, not just the reckless things, but things about how the way he dealt with things. I actually was happy to see.
Yeah, and a nice and rewarding thing at the end is that you see he was commemorated in the village.
Yeah, there's this little park and a street named after him, and I met these two men who knew him when they were little boys, and who were so fond of him, and then ultimately I was able to take my mum to meet them too.